New York City, the city that never sleeps. And honestly, one of the most overwhelming places to plan a trip for. If you've been staring at a map of Manhattan wondering how on earth you're going to fit everything into one trip without losing your mind or your savings, you are in the right place. Hey everyone, I'm Suhas and your NYC travel guide, and I'll be guiding you through the city. Today we are breaking down the ultimate 5-day NYC itinerary, full of local travel hacks, packing secrets you actually need, and a daily game plan to help you conquer the Big Apple like a pro. Let's get into it. If you have an option between JFK and LaGuardia, choose LaGuardia as it is usually cheaper, and you get amazing skyline views on your approach into New York. Here is a pro tip. Choose the left side of the plane. As you dip below the clouds, the city just opens up before you. Standard skyscrapers turn into concrete giants, standing shoulder to shoulder. From up here, New York doesn't even feel real. It feels like a living, breathing canvas. Next stop, LaGuardia. Welcome to New York City. As we begin our descent into New York City, I wanted to take a moment to properly introduce myself. Hey everyone, my name is Suhas and welcome to Suhas En Route. If this is your first time here, I'm so happy you decided to join me and welcome to the channel. This channel is all about exploring the world, whether that's discovering iconic cities, experiencing different cultures, trying new attractions, flying on unique airlines, or simply sharing the little moments that make travel so memorable. Travel has always been something I've been passionate about. Every destination has its own story, and my goal isn't just to show you where I went. For this trip, it's to give you the ultimate game plan to help you visit the Big Apple like a pro. And if you have already watched my videos, this one is a little different from my previous videos, as it's the first time I am actually going to be talking instead of doing a POV video. I hope this makes the experience feel more personal and helps you connect with the places we're visiting. Over the next hour, we're going to spend 5 unforgettable days exploring one of the most exciting cities in the world. From standing hundreds of feet above Manhattan to walking through historic streets, cruising past the skyline, riding iconic transportation, and discovering incredible viewpoints, there's so much to experience. Whether you're planning your own trip to New York, looking for travel inspiration, or simply relaxing and exploring from home, I hope this video gives you the feeling of being right here with me. So sit back, relax, and enjoy the journey. And with that, welcome to New York City. New York City isn't just another destination for me. I was fortunate enough to live here. And during that time, this incredible city became much more than a place on a map. It became home. I learned how to navigate the subway without thinking twice, discovered neighborhoods that many visitors never get to see, found favorite places to eat, and experienced the city through every season. Living here taught me that New York isn't just defined by famous landmarks. It's the people, the neighborhoods, and the constant energy that make it unforgettable. So while this video will take you to iconic attractions like One World Observatory, the Statue of Liberty, Wall Street, Summit 1 Vanderbilt, and Edge, I'll also be sharing little stories, interesting facts, and practical tips that I picked up from living here. By the way, it is my birthday today, and what better way to celebrate than spending it in New York City? So first, we're going to Mugi Bakery, the home to the best cake I have ever had. During my days of living here as a small kid, I loved Mugi Bakery, and I still do. One tip that saved me a lot of money was staying in Flushing, Queens instead of Manhattan. Hotels in Manhattan can easily cost $600 a night. In comparison, I found comfortable hotels in Flushing for about $150 a night. That's a savings of roughly $400 every single night. And if you're staying for 5 nights like I did, that could mean saving over $2,000 on your accommodation alone. Plus, Flushing is well connected to Manhattan, by the 7 subway line and the Long Island Railroad, making it easy to get around while keeping your travel budget under control. For me, it was one of the best decisions I made on this trip. Oh, and a major transit hack. Don't buy a physical plastic Metro card at the subway station. You can literally just tap your phone's digital wallet or a contactless credit or debit card right at the turnstile and walk through. It saves so much time. Even if you don't want to use your credit or debit card or you don't have one, just use Omni. And the same thing works with riding the bus as well. Day 1. Downtown icons, Wall Street, and the ferry cruise. Quick summary. This custom sequence of attractions flows smoothly based on geography, keeping you entirely in Lower Manhattan. Starting your day up high at One World Trade Center enables you to walk south through the financial district for your photos and lunch, concluding right at the water for your afternoon ferry cruise. This day is all about mastering the historic heart of Lower Manhattan. As soon as you exit the subway station, you will see the stunning structure of the Oculus and the 9/11 Memorial at a distance. Just a quick reminder to keep it respectful. This is a place of remembrance, so smiling too much on photos and very happy poses aren't really appropriate there. We are starting our morning 100 stories in the air at One World Observatory. 2 pro techniques for today. Book the very first time slot of the morning. Not only will you beat the heavy tourist rush, but the early morning light cutting across the harbor and the Statue of Liberty glowing is an absolute dream for the best photos you can get. The second one is to wear comfortable clothing, because you can't enter the observation deck without going through airport-style security. And if you are wearing a belt or even have any metal on you, it can be very annoying to take everything off and put them back on again when everyone's rushing. Now, take a second to realize where you are. This isn't just a tall skyscraper. You are officially at the tallest building in the entire continent, with the height itself packed with hidden symbolism. With the spire at the top, it stands at exactly 1,776 feet. The year 1776 when the US signed the Declaration of Independence. But if you look straight down to the building's structural roof, it sits at exactly 1,368 feet. That is the exact height of the original North Twin Tower that stood right on this ground. It is an incredible emotional mix of world-class engineering and deep history. Once the security is done, you're going to head to the elevators. But the amazement doesn't wait until you reach the top floor. It starts the exact second you step into the Skypod elevators. This isn't just a lift. It is a high-tech time machine, and the engineering behind it is absolutely wild. You're about to rocket up 102 stories in just 47 seconds. That means you are flying upward at a mind-blowing 24 miles per hour. It is so fast that your ears are guaranteed to pop on the way up. As you are launched into the sky, which takes less than 50 seconds by the way, keep your eyes on the walls. They turn into a virtual time-lapse showing how the New York skyline evolved from the 1500s to today. The floor-to-ceiling LED screens on the walls of the elevators completely simulate a 3D time-lapse of Manhattan's history. You start in the year 1500, looking at untouched marshland and trees. Then, right before your eyes, 500 years of history explode into view. You watch colonial streets appear, massive sailing ships roll into the harbor, and skyscrapers literally build themselves up out of the ground right alongside you. By the time the timeline hits the present day, you are reaching the top of the world. It is a completely immersive, mind-melting experience before the doors even open. When the elevator doors open, you don't just walk out onto the observatory deck. They guide you directly into the See Forever Theater for a quick, high-energy 3D audiovisual show that is pure hype. This kind of cinematic, high-energy buildup is a staple for the elite New York observatories. You will see a taste of that futuristic vibe at almost every observatory. Each deck has its own signature way of blowing your mind before you even look out the window. The walls are completely lined with massive high-definition screens that pulse with the sights, sounds, and rhythms of New York City. It is a fast-paced cinematic masterpiece of flashing taxi lights, street beats, and iconic city corners that makes you feel the raw heartbeat of Manhattan. The music builds and builds until it hits this massive crescendo, and then the ultimate plot twist happens. The entire 3D wall literally splits apart and rolls into the ceiling, and the actual real-life Manhattan skyline punches through the glass right where the screen just was. It's an absolute masterpiece of showmanship that will give you genuine goosebumps. One second you are watching a movie, and the next, you're staring at the entire world from the tallest building in all of North and South America at 102 stories up. Look out those windows. It is genuinely hard to process what you're seeing because you are standing this high up. You aren't just looking at the city, you are looking down on airplanes, helicopters, and clouds. You are officially standing on top of the tallest building in New York City, the tallest building in the United States, and the absolute tallest building in the entire Western Hemisphere. Think about that. If you wanted to stand on a piece of architecture higher than the floor beneath your feet right now, you would literally have to cross an ocean and fly all the way to Asia or the Middle East. You are standing at the absolute edge of the continent. If you want to see the full show and the whole experience of the One World Observatory, click on the card on the top right corner now. And if you are watching this on a TV, please check out my channel, as unfortunately, cards don't appear on big devices. And here's a random tip. With Christmas coming up, this city is a must-visit place if you plan on traveling during the holidays. The Christmas tree at Rockefeller Center is the absolute dream for tourists visiting during that time of the year. While you're enjoying a whole 360-degree experience at 102 floors high, here's a very helpful hack for the best photos. Try to sit on the edge of the floor behind the small skyline metal and get some stunning photos unobstructed by poles. I also found this very cool machine where if you put in a $1 bill, it gives you a lot of options of spectacular landscapes of New York. And once you select which one you want, it prints it on real flattened copper that is used to make pennies. How cool is that?
At all times of the day and at all corners of our map. This is City Pulse. I'm going to pull up a map here in just a second, and we're going to sort of get ourselves familiar with where we are here on the island of Manhattan. So first off, vocabulary lesson. There's 5.
Once you're back down on the ground, as you're walking through, they're going to offer you the official photo package. And here's my absolute highest recommendation: buy it. Some people usually skip tourist photos, but I promise you this one is completely worth it, and it is a phenomenal deal. This isn't just any building, this is one of the most iconic, globally recognized landmarks on the planet. The high-definition digital and physical prints they give you with stunning landscapes in the background capture angles and crisp lighting that are almost impossible to replicate on a standard camera.
Thank you for visiting One World.
Trust me on this. If you skip out on this package to save a few bucks, you are absolutely going to look back in 5 years and deeply regret not having that flawless professional memory of the moment you stood on top of the world. Just get the package and secure the memory. Now we are taking a short walk southeast into the financial district to capture 2 of the most famous photo ops in the city. But before that, let's grab some iconic New York pizza. First, stop for a cinematic picture right in front of the historic New York Stock Exchange on Wall Street. This is the New York Stock Exchange, one of the most influential financial exchanges in the world. Every trading day, billions of dollars change hands here, and decisions made on this street can ripple through financial markets across the globe. From there, follow the crowds just a couple blocks away to the legendary Charging Bull at Bowling Green. Here is a massive filming hack. The lines to take a photo directly in front of the bull's face can be painfully long. Instead, walk right across the street to the souvenir stands directly opposite the bull, and use that sidewalk perspective to shoot a creative, wide-angle panning shot of the bull in the chaotic crowds. It looks way cooler on video than standing in line for 1 hour. But don't worry, because we are going to come back right here another day and get a proper photo with the bull. And then I did some bus spotting for a few minutes, and I thought, this is the best time to tell you guys about what we are doing tomorrow. For day 2, we are completely changing up the pace and pulling out a massive budget strategy. to see the entire city without killing our feet. We are going to experience New York from the top deck of the bus. You have two major options for the bus tour: Big Bus Tours and the Top View Tours. I highly recommend the Big Bus Tours Sizzler package. It's a completely flexible ticket that's really going to come in handy for the next 2 to 3 days. The best part of the ticket is if you weren't able to complete any of the attractions, you also have the next day to do it, as the New York Sizzler is a 48-hour flexible ticket. If you were to buy all the attractions separately, it would easily run you about $200. But by booking the Sizzler bundle ahead of time, it drops down to about $99. That is nearly a massive 50% savings, almost $100 per person kept in your pocket for food or souvenirs later. Here we have arrived at the charging bull, and oh boy, look at that line! And this is that side shot I was talking about. From here, it's just a short walk down to Battery Park to board the ferry. Next stop, Liberty Island. And today we're actually heading inside to climb up to the pedestal for a whole new perspective of Lady Liberty. And the best part is it's completely free, as it's included in our cruise ticket. Here's a great tip. Do not wear any metal on you on this day and the very last day, and that includes a belt as well. I am loving these skyline views. Wow, that's a beautiful yacht. If you want to see the full experience of this Statue of Liberty cruise and climbing up to the pedestal, then click the card in the top right corner now. And do not miss the stunning skyline views from our boat, and spoiler alert, a huge cruise ship just passed by us, and I have never been near such a huge ship, which probably has at least 15 floors, I'm guessing. And if you're watching from a TV, I am so sorry, but cards don't appear on big devices, so please check out my channel. And then there are these really cool things that magnify a place, and it feels like you are just beside the area. I would highly recommend them, and they only cost 50 cents. They make something that's actually this far away, this close to you. And then on my way to the pedestal, I saw these ducks, or whatever you call them. And since I was a small kid, I love feeding animals, so I knew I had to make a pit stop. We are going to the pedestal now, which is totally free as it's included in our cruise ticket, and that is the crown. And unfortunately, that is not included in our ticket, and it was sold out for the next 4 months. So, and this is that when we were down there. Now we're so high up and it's amazing how symmetrical that is. Now you might be wondering, why didn't I take the Staten Island ferry, which is completely free? And there are two main reasons for that. First, while it does offer a free view of the landmark, it does not stop at Liberty Island, and the statue appears far away. And second, I am going to show you in a moment. If you ever plan on climbing to Till the Crown, there are no elevators by the way, you might want to consider booking early. Way early, in fact. Eating ice cream with this harbor view is just awesome. Oh, and by the way, here's the second reason. This shop right here has been my favorite since I first had it when I was a very small kid. They have the best soft serve twist ice cream I have ever tasted in USA. There is a better one in India though, and I haven't tasted a better lemonade than this one in my entire life. And now it's time to head back to New York, but this cruise does make a stop at Ellis Island before concluding at Battery Park, and it is worth it, especially if you're interested in the history of immigration to the United States. At the museum, you'll discover stories about the millions of immigrants who arrived at Ellis Island, all searching for the American dream. If you are here for 5 days, it's completely up to you if you want to get down at Ellis Island. But if you are here for a shorter period, like 3 days, I would recommend going to Edge at night, which I will be covering at the end of this video. And here's a small clip of the ship, and it doesn't look as close on camera as it did in person. I am staying in Flushing, so I just have to take the 7 train and a bus to reach my hotel. And almost every day is going to be like this. You leave your hotel in the morning and come back at around 10 to 11 p.m. What an incredible first day. I'm exhausted, but it was absolutely worth every step. Time to call it a night because tomorrow is another exciting day in New York. I'll see you in the morning. Good night. Good morning, my lovely viewers. I just had some breakfast and we are heading to Times Square, and it's a short walk to the M&M store where our big bus will be boarding. If I showed the full bus ride, this video would be 4 hours long. So if you are interested in the downtown loop, click the card on the top right corner. And now we're boarding the Uptown tour that comes with the Sizzler package, and if you want the full experience, click the card on the top right corner now. And if you're watching from a TV, I am so sorry, but cards don't appear on big devices, so please check out my channel. Alright, our next stop is one of the most colorful places in Times Square, the iconic M&M store. It's 4 floors packed with everything M&Ms, from giant displays to personalized candies, and one of the coolest things here is the M&M's color personality test. It just scans your face and then tells you which M&M color matches your personality. I have absolutely no idea what I'm going to get. So let's find out. And I am so sorry if you can't see, but I got dark blue. And it says, yeah, I don't know about that. And as you can see, that's where we are going next. And I have not seen fresher glazed donuts. So if you're a fan of glazed donuts, you are going to love it absolutely. I am going to show you guys how the donuts are made right in front of your eyes. And I think this is the best time to tell you guys about what we are doing tomorrow. In the morning, we are going back to the Wall Street Bull and getting a good photo in front of it, and then heading to Circle Line Cruises for the Landmarks cruise, and then, in the evening, we are going to the Museum of Natural History, and here is a major bonus. If you have ever seen the movie Night at the Museum, stepping inside this place is going to be 10 times more exciting. You're going to walk through the halls and instantly recognize the iconic exhibits from the film, like the massive T-Rex skeleton and the famous Moai head. Seeing it all right in front of your eyes makes the whole experience feel completely surreal and adds a massive layer of fun to the tour. Definitely watch the movie before your trip to get the full effect.
Read the code from that.
Oh my god, just look at how long that car is. Oh, it's going to be very hard to turn right here. And now I am just out here in Times Square for it to be time to board our night tour, which is also included in the Sizzler. We are now headed to the iconic Manhattan Bridge to witness some stunning views of the skyline during golden hour sunset. Enjoy! This is the night of May 29th, 2026, when a Major League Baseball game took place at Citi Field, where the New York Mets defeated the Miami Marlins with a final score of 9-7 in 10 innings. We are going to look at the celebrations live from the subway. Day 2 is officially complete. We covered a lot today, but trust me, the best is yet to come. Make sure you're subscribed because Day 3 is packed with even more incredible places and some secret NYC hacks. Until then, good night as I head to sleep, in the city that never sleeps. And good morning from Day 3. Today we are going to visit the famous Wall Street Bull, and yes, we did look at it on Day 1, but we are going to actually wait in line, and yes, it is very annoying and painful, but it's worth it for the photo. We are also going to do some souvenir shopping because who leaves New York without at least one souvenir? And here's a very good tip if you are traveling with your family or partner. Take turns to stand in line and buying souvenirs. I am also going to mention a pro tip toward the end of the video which is going to save you at least 80% of your money, so make sure to stick around. Now, we are getting on the big bus which has a stop at a short walk from the Bull. We have to get off the bus at the Circle Line stop right after Hudson Yards. I just made a very big mistake of thinking the cruise board's at 3:30 when it was actually scheduled for 2 p.m. They were very kind to give us a slot tomorrow, so we followed the schedule as it was planned and headed to the Museum of Natural History. And while you're watching this very cool convoy, I wanted to tell you that tip I promised while at the Bull. Now pay close attention, because this hack is going to save you a massive amount of cash. When it's time for souvenir shopping, do not buy your merch at the awfully overpriced souvenir storefronts lining Broadway or near Whitehall. Those indoor tourist shops will easily charge you $50 to $70 for a single I Love NY hoodie and $25 for a basic magnet. They are total tourist traps designed to drain your wallet. Instead, look directly opposite the charging bull at the outdoor sidewalk souvenir stands. This is the ultimate budget hack. Buying your souvenirs right here from the vendors opposite the Bull is an absolute steal. You can routinely find deals like 3 t-shirts for $10, hoodies for a fraction of the other tourist shop prices, and magnets for less than $1. You're getting the exact same classic New York gear, but you are saving anywhere from 70% to 90% compared to the brick and mortar shops. The best part of these vendor stalls is that you don't need to pay tax on most of the items if you pay with cash, and you can also request small bargains, which the bigger stores don't do. And if you stayed the whole time yesterday, you know what I said about the night at the museum and the Museum of Natural History. And for those who haven't seen the movie or just want to see it again, I will put some parts of the movie, but however, due to copyright, I can't give the full screen perfect version, and I am so sorry about that. I highly recommend watching that movie as it is 10 times better than these clips I'm going to show you.
Hey! Dum Dum,
Yes?
you give me gum gum.
I give you gum gum?
You do Dum Dum, you give me gum gum.
Gee, okay. You know what? I have no gum gum, sorry. And my name isn't Dum Dum. My name's Larry.
No, your name Dum Dum. Oh, you in trouble, Dum Dum. You better run from a tail of the hunt. See you later, Dum Dum.
Morning, Dum Dum.
Me no Dum Dum, you Dum Dum. You bring me gum gum.
Yes, I did, fathead. Lots and lots of gum gum. Double check your belt. The monkey probably stole your keys.
Dexter! Hey, Dexter! You want to give me the keys? I just want to lock up. Yes? Oh, good. Come to Papa. Oh, thank you. Can I have those keys? Oh, good. What a good boy. That's okay. Oh, thank you. Oh, no. It's okay. Thank you very, very much. Ew! Oh, yuck! Bad monkey, stop that! Ew, that's not right. Are you done? Huh? Do you have an issue with me? Huh? Do you have an issue with me? Because if I have a problem with somebody, I don't pee on them, okay? All right? And also, let me tell you something. Hey, Dexter, that's not funny. Give it back. Dexter, get...
I just wanted to tell you guys quickly that tomorrow we are going to board the Circle Line Landmarks cruise. And then in the afternoon, we are going to hang out in Central Park or Casino Park if you are staying in Flushing. As the lights of New York begin to shine, it's time to end an unforgettable day 3. Tomorrow brings new adventures, new experiences, and even more hidden gems. Until then, good night. Good morning, viewers. It's day 4 and we are headed to Circle Line. Look at that line at the Bull. You can just see stuff so clearly from the front seat. If you want to see the full experience of this bus ride, click on the card at the top right corner now. And when given the choice of which Circle Line cruise, pick the Landmarks cruise as it sails under 3 iconic bridges and gives you some stunningly amazing views which you can never get in any other way. And the Liberty cruise doesn't even go to the island. Plus, we already saw the Statue of Liberty. If you want to see more stunning views of the skyline, cruising under some of the most iconic bridges in America, and live commentary from our excellent tour guide, Alexis, then click the card on the top right corner. I loved the fresh donuts from the second day that I had to go there again. Today was a very good day, some awesome views of the skyline, and we are going to relax in Central Park and breathe in some fresh air because tomorrow we are finishing off strong with 4 things planned. If you want a small snack, I would really recommend trying out the Dosa Man from NY Dosas in Central Park. Even if you don't like Indian food, trust me on this, I am an Indian, and I am 100% sure your opinion on Indian food will change forever. I didn't really film a lot in Central Park as I was just focusing on relaxing and planning stuff for tomorrow. And after that, we are here at Casino Park, and you would have never heard about this place. But I am here because this was my favorite spot to play when I was a small kid. Just look at that symmetry. It looks like one of those paintings, but seeing it in person is just another feeling. Sometimes it's not the famous landmarks that stay with you the most, it's the little moments. For me, one of those moments was hearing the familiar melody of the New York ice cream trucks echoing through the streets. Oh, how I loved that music when I was a kid. Casino Park was like taking a trip down memory lane for me. While I am heading to my hotel, I wanted to tell you guys, thank you so much for watching. This video took so much planning, guys, and especially for this next day. I spent all my time in Central Park figuring out stuff for all you lovely viewers out there. and all I ask you guys is please subscribe. I would appreciate you so much, and I am also going to announce honored subscribers of my channel in every video from now. If you want your name be read in any of my videos, make sure to change your subscriptions to public so that I can see it's you. And if you are already subscribed publicly, I am going to reveal who it is at the end of the video. Tomorrow, the attractions we're going to cover are Grand Central, Summit 1 Vanderbilt, Roosevelt Island Tramway, Museum of Ice Cream, and Edge. All in one day. Day 5 is officially here, and the first thing in the morning, we are going to step inside one of the most cinematic architectural marvels in the world. Grand Central Terminal! You have seen this terminal in 100 different blockbuster movies, but standing beneath that teal ceiling is something else. Here is a funny clip from a comedy movie. Please refer to the subtitles that appear on the video for better understanding.
హలో ఏంటి ఫ్లైట్ ల్యాండ్ అయిపోయిందా ఓరి నాయనో లగెత్తాలి రోయ్
ఎవరొస్తున్నారా?
ఎవరితో పెట్టుకుంటున్నారో తెలుసా? యు ఆర్ క్రాసింగ్ యువర్ లిమిట్స్. బాంబు లాంటి ఐఎమ్ ఏ హ్యూమన్ బాంబ్.
He looks dangerous. Officer, please explain to me what the problem is. He's our guest.
గెస్ట్ అని రాగానే ట్విస్ట్ ఏంట్రా? ఇప్పటివరకు ఎక్కడ తెచ్చావు నువ్వు?
సారీ చింతకాయ గారు కొంచెం లేట్ అయింది.
What is this?
వెపన్స్, మై ఓన్ వెపన్స్.
మోయా అలా చెప్పకూడదు మోయా. సార్ యాక్చువల్లీ దీస్ ఆర్
నూరు తొక్కలోది వేడ భయపడేది ఏంటి? శతరికి బ్యాట్ వెపన్ కదా, జాకిర్ హుస్సేన్ తబలా వెపన్ కదా, అలాగే వంటోడికి వెపన్స్. లుక్ ఆఫీసర్, దీస్ ఆర్ మై వెపన్స్. ISI.
Excuse me, sir. Please remove your belt.
ఏంటి బెల్ట్ ఇప్పాలా? నేను విప్పను.
మాయా షారుఖ్ ఖాన్ వదలలేదు ఇక్కడ.
షారుఖ్ ఖాన్ కి అమెరికా అవసరం, అమెరికాకి నేను అవసరం. ఆ విషయం వీళ్ళకి చెప్పు.
Sir, he's the best cook in India. Sir, this is a restaurant address. Please have a look.
తొక్కలోది వాడని బతులాడతావేంటి? నాకు కానీ తిక్కరేగిందంటే ఫ్లైట్ వేసుకొచ్చి వైట్ హౌస్ ని గుద్దేస్తానంతే.
What is he saying?
Nothing, sir. He wants to see the White House by flight. That's all, sir. That's all.
That's okay. But ask him to shut his bloody mouth.
Definitely, sir. Thank you, sir. Have a nice day. Thank you.
Take care.
సమయానికి భలే వచ్చి కాపాడేవరా వాళ్ళని. అవునరా, ఇక్కడేమో గ్రీన్ కార్డ్స్ ఇస్తారంట, వెళ్ళేటప్పుడు దారిలో తీసుకుందామా? చాలా కంఫర్ట్స్ ఉంటాయంట.
ఏడా గ్రీన్ కార్డా?
Yes.
అదేమన్నా రేషన్ కార్డా సిమ్ కార్డా? ఇలా దిగ్గానే అలా ఇచ్చేయడానికి.
ఓహో
పద
ఓకే ఓకే. అరే జస్ట్ అ మినిట్, ఓ చిన్న సెల్ఫీ తీసుకుందాం. క్లాక్ చెక్. జస్ట్ ల్యాండెడ్ ఇన్ అమెరికా.
Once you are done with all your photos, let's head to Summit 1 Vanderbilt, which has an entrance from inside Grand Central. This is the famous Affinity room, which is filled with hundreds of floating silver metallic balloons that are an absolute dream to film for TikTok or Instagram Reels. And if you're feeling brave, you can step out onto levitation, which are clear glass skyboxes that jut out from the side of the building, suspending you at a whopping 1,063 feet right over the busy Manhattan streets below. It's basically like you are paying to be terrified. And if you want the full experience of any of this, the tram and Edge, make sure to click on the cards that appear during that attraction. Thank you so much to Keenan for taking these amazing photos. Next, we are heading on that tram. Now we are heading to the sweetest attraction in NYC, the Museum of Ice Cream. I am just scrolling through all the photos here to give you an idea of the place. But for the full experience, click on the card on the top right corner. And if you are watching from a TV, please check out my channel for the full videos. And now we are headed to Edge NYC, the final attraction in this amazing city. We are going to be standing on the highest outdoor observation deck in the entire Western Hemisphere. Before this journey comes to an end, I'd like to recognize some amazing people who make these adventures possible. The honored subscribers for this video are Welkster Antonio, Ollie Pop, Julia Kantorek, and John Grace. Thank you so much for your incredible support. It truly means the world to me, and I'm grateful to have you as part of this community. If you'd like to be featured as an honored subscriber in a future video, simply subscribe and make sure your subscriptions are set to public, so I can recognize your support. And just like that, our 5-day New York City adventure comes to an end. 5 days ago, this journey began with excitement, curiosity, and a dream to explore one of the greatest cities in the world. Today, it ends with gratitude, unforgettable memories, and stories that I'll cherish for a lifetime. Together, we've stood high above the skyline at One World Observatory, experienced the breathtaking views from Summit 1, Vanderbilt, and Edge, walked through the streets that shaped history, visited the iconic Wall Street and Charging Bull, explored world-class museums, climbed the Statue of Liberty, admired the Brooklyn Bridge, cruised along the Hudson and East Rivers, watched the city lights come alive from the Big Bus Night Tour, and discovered so many incredible places that make New York truly one of a kind. Every street, every skyline, every bridge, every sunset, and every moment added another chapter to this unforgettable adventure. Cities are made of buildings, but memories are made of moments. New York has given me moments that I'll carry with me forever. New York isn't just a city, it's a place where millions of dreams, cultures, and stories come together. And for these 5 unforgettable days, our story became one of them. I hope this video did more than just show you famous landmarks. I hope it made you feel like you were right here beside me, walking through Times Square, standing above the skyline, climbing Lady Liberty up to the pedestal, and experiencing the energy, beauty, and magic that makes this city unlike anywhere else on Earth. If you've watched this journey from beginning to end, thank you. Your support truly means more than you know. Every view, every like, every comment, and every subscription inspires me to keep exploring the world and sharing these experiences with all of you. If this video helped you plan your future trip, brought back wonderful memories, or simply let you escape into New York for a little while, then every second spent creating this film was absolutely worth it. This may be the end of our New York adventure, but as they say, every adventure's end is another one's beginning. There are countless destinations waiting to be explored, countless stories waiting to be told, and I'd love for you to be part of every journey ahead. So if you enjoyed this adventure, please leave a like and subscribe to the channel so you never miss another journey. Until our paths cross again, keep exploring, keep discovering, keep chasing your dreams, because the world is far too beautiful to stay in one place. Thank you so much for traveling with me. This is Suhas from Suhas en Route, signing off. And I'll see you in the next adventure.